Date from www.meteomark.com. Let's take a look out the window here at the studios of Meteomark. We're located just west of Binghamton in the southern tier of New York. Let's take a look out the window right now. You can see behind me. This is our beautiful shot of our sun, and it will be setting fairly shortly. Very beautiful fall day. However, our leaves around our studio here are not yet turned. They're mostly maple trees, so they're staying green at the moment. Fall color is close to peak across New York and Pennsylvania, and I'll touch more on that soon. Let's take a look at the tropics. We have tropical storm or tropical depression patty now, 35-mile-per-hour winds. This storm is located off the coast of Florida, and it will continue to move southwest towards Cuba here. It should not strengthen very much, so it's not much of a concern. Wind shear is really pelting the system pretty harshly right now, so keep that in mind. The main system we're going to be watching is this 90% chance of development down here towards the Lesser Antilles. This storm really could develop into something here, and if we take a look, this storm could really, as it heads into the Caribbean here, could really begin to spin up, and we'll have to watch this, particularly next week. This could very well be our next name system. Let's take a look at the lower 48. We have the northwest here with the front moving in. Something in the center part of the country here with this developing low pressure system, which is going to affect the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes towards the end of this weekend. And we got this cold front that is setting the stage for freeze warnings across New York, Pennsylvania. Let's take a look, zoom in on the southern tier here. We've got temperatures in the 40s, but by sunset these temperatures will be falling below 32 about 9-10 p.m. and staying below 32 until 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that means 8, 9, 10 hours of freeze, so you should get your plants inside immediately, because this system that pushed through earlier today is spreading some very cold Canadian air, and it's going to be clear tonight, so the radiational cooling in the valleys will very much promote freeze down to 25, 26 in most of the valleys in New York and Pennsylvania, all the way down towards DC, New York, Boston, all these areas. Freeze warnings, particularly also around Lake Erie here, Erie, Pennsylvania, Toledo, Detroit, freeze warning. So keep that in mind. Get those plants inside if you want to save them. And this will be the end of the growing season. This system here in the center portion of the country will be moving northeast right now, so we have some overrunning moisture. In the Pacific Northwest, we've got that cold front dropping in, which is going to produce showers, which is already producing showers across Portland and Eugene, Oregon. Let's take a look. That upper level low that was in California yesterday has moved its way into Colorado and Utah. This storm is producing 2 to 5 inches of snow in the higher elevations where we have some higher elevation winter weather advisories going on. So if you're traveling through those mountain passes, beware, you could hit some snow-covered roads. Let's take a look at the NAM model, precipitation model during the next, say, 84 hours. This covers about roughly 3.5 days. I'll put it into quick motion here so you can get a feel for how the systems are going to move. We're going to have this system in the Ohio Valley move northeast, but it's going to keep most of the moisture northwest of a line from St. Louis, Indianapolis, Detroit, Toronto, up to Montreal. Northwest of that line is where we'll see most of the showers and thunderstorms. East of that line it should stay rather dry. We'll have some clouds and precipitation possibly across New York, Pennsylvania, southern New England, but I'm not expecting a very big rain event. So that's it for there. In the Pacific Northwest, we've got that system storming in here. This system could really ramp up, lowering snow levels, higher precipitation, but the Northwest does need to break their drought. So that's it for the lower 48 in southern Canada. I'm meteorologist Mark Muller. I have been receiving comments about possibly doing a global weather. Right now my data feed does not support that, even though when you look at my weather initially you see the global map. I am working on possibly getting a data feed globally, but that is quite expensive, as you imagine. North American data is expensive in itself, but there's one thing to note too. I could very well start doing global weather event news as well. shortly. So keep that in mind. I'll continue to work on it and fine-tune things here at the MeteoMark Studios. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar from meteomark.com. Visit our website, www.meteomark.com. Don't forget to view our Skycam, our live Skycam, which is in the background here. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We're MeteoMark on Facebook. And go to our website, www.meteomark.com, and subscribe. Most importantly, we have a video usually each day, so don't forget to subscribe to us.